In the case shown here, the FlexMaster NiTi file system is used together with the Endo-IT Professional motor in the crown-down technique. The tooth being treated is the upper right 7, which has 4 roots, not all of which can be seen on the X-ray. The tooth serves as the abutment for a bridge. It is therefore particularly important to preserve it. The rubber dam provides safe protection against aspiration of an instrument. It stops saliva from contaminating the treatment site, thus enabling the dentist to concentrate fully on the treatment. A stereo microscope is used, making the situation easier to evaluate and increasing efficiency of the treatment. The crown is open to provide access to the root. In view of the crown, the access cavity must be kept as small as possible, but still be as big as necessary. The root canal entrances are now visible. 3 of the 4 root canals are clearly distinguishable. The 4th is situated too far palatinally. The first step is to check the patency of the canals. See pilot files ISO 06 to 15 are ideal for this, or in the molar region as here, MC files with a long handle. If necessary, the openings can be exposed with a round burr. Molars have narrow or medium roots. Consequently, the crown-down preparation starts with the yellow or red instrument sequence. For the first canal, the red file sequence and the intro file are selected on the Endo-IT Professional. The Endo file is always the first file in every sequence. All canal openings are enlarged with the intro file. It saves time because it replaces several Gates reamers. Initial canal enlargement enables infected pulp tissue and dentin to be removed, thereby preventing debris from being pressed into the paraepical region. The next file is the 0625, the first in the red sequence. It is selected with the down key. This file is located in the first position of the red sequence in the system box. An important aid in root canal preparation is a chelator containing EDTA, such as FileCare EDTA, to remove smear layer and open dentinal tubuli. The file is coated with some FileCare EDTA before being inserted into the canal. The file is inserted into the canal and applied with slight pumping movements for 5 to 10 seconds. Endo-IT Professional monitors the optimal torque and speed for each file. This maximizes efficiency. The next file in the red sequence is the 0620. It is the second position of the red sequence. The instrument is selected with the down key. It is very important to irrigate frequently. When it comes into contact with sodium hypochlorite, FileCare EDTA reacts with a foaming effect, which leads to pulp tissue and debris being actively flushed out of the root canal. Preparation is continued with the 0620. With the auto-stop reverse function, the unit automatically rotates in reverse direction when the programmed torque limit is reached. If a file is blocked, it oscillates between forward and reverse rotation until the file is released. an additional measure against instrument fracture. The microscope optimizes working precision. The frequency with which an instrument is used should be recorded on the control sticker. In this way, you can check when it is time to stop using an instrument for safety reasons. The next instrument in the red series is the 0430, the first with a 4% taper. Again, the correct setting is selected with the down key. Up until now, the stoppers had been set to an approximate canal length based on an X-ray image. When 2/3 of the estimated working length has been reached, exact canal length should be determined. For this, an electronic instrument like the Rapex 5 is almost indispensable. Rapex is more accurate than an X-ray, and because of this, it is not necessary to take an X-ray at this point. The exact working length is set with silicone stoppers on all FlexMaster files. The depth ring markings on the instrument itself can also be used for reference. They are at 18, 19, 20, and 22 millimeter. The last file in the red sequence is the 0425. If full working length has been reached with this instrument, apical enlargement can begin with the taper 02 instrument in the next largest size, that is an ISO 30. If full working length has not been reached with an 0425, taper 02 instruments in continuously decreasing ISO sizes should be used until the apex has been reached. In this case, the next instrument would be an 0220. When full working length has been reached, the crown down phase has been completed. Apical enlargement is then carried out with taper 2 instruments in increasing sizes until the required ISO size is reached. The canal is then thoroughly rinsed again. Before the final X-ray, the entrances to the root canals are sealed with wax to prevent bacteria from entering. The canals are filled with gutta-percha points coated with some sealer. The vertical condensation method or any other proven method can be selected for this. A sealer ensures that even lateral canals and hollow spaces will be filled and sealed. The endodontic treatment is now complete. The crown cavity is filled with composite and polymerized in layers. The situation at the end of treatment.